me, baby. And hold me tight. Your mood is like a circus wheel. You're changing all the time. Sometimes I can't help but feel that I'm wasting all of my time. Your mood is like a circus wheel. You're changing all the time. Sometimes I can't help but feel that I'm wasting all of my time. Think I'm looking on the dark side. Every day you hurt my pride. I'm over my head. But it sure feels nice. I'm over my head. It sure feels nice. I'm over my head. It sure feels nice.
Shout out!
Thank you, friends, so much for joining us for another Sugar Lime Blue Sunday shout out. This is Dave. I'm Ashley of Sugar Lime Blue, and this Sunday shout out is going out to Only Love Is Real. We hope you enjoyed your shout out. We'll see everybody next week with another one. Please like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, ring that bell so you never miss a shout out, and we'll see you next week. Shout out!
Shout out! What?
Got it.
Do you know that Christine McVie had more top 40 hits than Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks combined in Fleetwood Mac?
Really? Like as a lyricist or as a performer?
As a singer and songwriter.
Really? Mm-hmm. But most people know Stevie. Most people, they don't, You think Fleetwood Mac, you think Stevie Nicks.
A lot of people do, weirdly enough. But my favorite was always Lindsay.
Yeah, guitarist.
Being a guitarist, right?
Yeah.
But then, she wrote so many hits, like that one, and
She performed that one. Mm-hmm. I always really liked her voice, too. Her voice is super smooth and kind of a round sound. I've always really, really enjoyed listening to her sing.
Yeah. She was definitely she was like a low-key rock star.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stevie Nicks and Lindsay had the front lines.
Isn't that the way of it, though? You hear of a lot of bands. There's a lot of bands, especially that are... I'm struggling to think of who, but it's the front person you remember. It's the other musicians or the other vocalists that they almost don't get a name. They're just part of that band.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Aerosmith is Steven Tyler.
It's synonymous with the front person.
Right.
Yeah, it's such an important...
I guess a lot of the bands,
role.
it's the singer and then the guitar player second, or sometimes it's the guitar
I don't know.
player
I feel like it is usually the singer that a lot of people identify with, and you identify with guitar players because you're a guitarist.
Well, yeah. But a lot of them, they're the ones that people think of immediately for a band, probably. A lot of bands.
Like,
what do you mean? Santana.
Come on, though. Santana uses a plethora of vocalists for his music.
Yeah, but you think of Santana.
Santana is Santana. That's his name.
But what about Van Halen? The band's named after Van Halen, and it's the singers came second, really. Even though they had great singers like David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar, It was like Van Halen. It's named after him. He's a guitar player. So it's a guitar player and the singers.
Okay. All right. All right.
Like, very seldom do you think of, like, oh, that band was built around the drummer, or the band was built around the bass player. But there's, like, obviously...
Wasn't the band?
There's certain sounds... Yeah, I mean, they were the vocalists, too, though. They were the drummer and the
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a vocalist,
like, the Eagles, Don Henley.
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't even know he played the drums until, like, much later. I was like, oh, like, wait, he was a drummer in the Eagles?
I will say, it's, like, amazing to watch a drummer sing, because there's a lot of movement happening. I mean, just physically, there's a lot of physical action, plus you're sitting, which is not the best thing for a vocalist to project their voice. Yeah. So, I mean, as I sit here and sing, but to watch a drummer while they have so much motion in their instrument, like they're literally playing two instruments at the same time, and one of them is very physically demanding. As a vocalist, I find that really kind of mesmerizing to watch.
Yeah, it must be hard. But then also, I think that sometimes, like, their production people or their managers get them up front in the long run, because it's like...
Like off the kit?
Yeah, because it's like every drummer that was like a lead vocalist ended up, like, being out front. Like Phil Collins, like, he was a drummer for Genesis. And then next thing you know, he was like the front person, you know? It's like, same thing with Don Henley. It was like, he got off the kit, and then it was like, he was the front person. Oh, I'm burping in the middle of... Gonna have to edit this one a lot. Anyway, we lost another.
Yeah.
Losing a lot of people.